You knew that was a chick with a when you got with her. So stop trying to play like girl you didn't know, child. You knew, honey. A lot of these boys get with these transgenders, girl, these chicks with as we call them. And knowing doggone well, honey, you knew what you was doing.
Cause you're not. Cause I don't. What do you mean? How can I not? First of all, we're not communicating. You call me from a block number. I don't trust that. Hey, yo, listen, what I'm trying to make you understand, did you hear what I just told you? If I don't do what I see, you can put your up.
We're gonna say your name today, eh, Buck? You got a goddamn fetish or something, don't you? You really gay. Man, you is really gay. Man, they got you on the camera, cuz. What's up with you?
And shout out to Big Meech. Welcome home. Quit playing with dude. You know, I'm gonna say that much.
50 Cent and Young Buck have had ongoing tension for years, and recently things escalated significantly. 50 Cent took the conflict public again, using social media to mock Buck and make serious claims about his personal life. According to 50, Buck has been involved with transgender women in the rap scene, a rumor that, if true, could severely impact Buck's reputation in the industry. However, Buck hasn't stayed silent. He firmly denied the allegations and accused 50 Cent of attempting to ruin his career. Despite his denial, some fans remain skeptical of Buck's version of events. The skepticism stems from a leaked video that allegedly shows Buck with a transgender woman. Although the footage caused a stir online, it's important to note that the man's face in the video isn't clearly visible. Nevertheless, many online users concluded it was Buck, fueling speculation that 50's claims might have some validity. The situation originally escalated when Buck publicly defended Big Meech, who has close ties to Rick Ross, and openly challenged 50 Cent to back off.
You contributed a lot to this game, you know? And shout out to Big Meech. Welcome home. Quit playing with dude. You know, I'm gonna say that much. Over and out. I catch y'all when I catch y'all. It's Buck. Y'all know what it is, bro. Hey, I ain't been on here in a long time. I'm finna let them see what the really going on with Buck. Hold up, baby. Hold up.
That was a bold stance didn't sit well with 50, who is known for not backing down easily. Soon after, 50 Cent took to Instagram to add fuel to the fire. He posted a picture accompanied by a sharp caption that read, "This fool fell out with me because he liked boy. I didn't tell him to go loving on her. He couldn't resist like that." The post quickly caught attention, though many fans weren't entirely surprised. 50 Cent has been pushing this narrative since 2018 when a viral video emerged, allegedly showing a man, believed by many to be Buck, in an intimate moment with a transgender woman. Even though the video didn't clearly show the person's identity, numerous online reports suggested it was Young Buck, triggering widespread controversy. Following these accusations, several of Buck's rivals and former associates seized the opportunity to mock him publicly. Cook-Up Boss was among the first to comment, ridiculing Buck and using derogatory language to demean him.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, don't you? Shit, y'all know I wasn't finna let that breathe. Hey, we're gonna say your name today, eh, Buck? You got a goddamn fetish or something, don't you? You really gay. Man, you is really gay. Man, they got you on the camera, cuz. What's up with you? Cuz they got you on there, a punk sucking your dick. We need an explanation about this, man. Real niggas of the Nashville streets need an explanation about this. They done got you 5, 6, 7 times this year. Now, somebody got to say something. And since I'm the president, Donald Trump, goddammit, I'm gonna say something to your motherfuckers.
Fighter Lock also weighed in, adding further criticism and contributing to the growing pile of public attacks against Buck. At this point, the controversy had become widespread, with many in the community taking shots at Buck's name.
Man, let another man fuck shit. It's all bad, bro, but I mean, it's just like, you know, the time we living in. I ain't surprised, you feel me? It's deep. That fucker have to keep it real like that, as surprised as I am. And I am surprised.
But Buck wasn't about to sit back and accept the criticism. He went live, visibly upset, and firmly rejected the rumors, stating clearly that there's nothing homosexual about him. He addressed the situation forcefully, making sure his perspective was clearly communicated.
Check this out real quick. Let me go on and address this real fast real quick. Ain't shit gay about me. I ain't got a problem with no gay people. Whatever the fuck you niggas thought you seen on the tape, nigga, that ain't no motherfucking tape or no motherfucking punk sucking my dick. But for you ass or niggas, cook up in particular, since you want to jump on the Instagram and play all these old gangsta ass roles like you that, Jack, why don't you just pull up and keep that same energy, nigga? You give me the location, I'll give you the location. Keep that same energy and say all this old hoe ass that you want to say on the gram. Say it to my face. We can do it on the live too. This what you want? You suck. Come get the real energy though, cause you know what's up.
Then the situation took another unexpected turn. The woman featured in the video, who goes by Glamour Perfect, decided to speak up and clarify the situation. She released a video where she apologized directly to Buck and his family, insisting she was not involved in the controversy. According to her, her Instagram account had been hacked, and the video was altered to make it appear as though Buck was involved. She stated, "First, I would like to start by apologizing to David Young Buck, his family, friends, and anyone who has been offended or hurt by the video recently posted on my page. Unfortunately, I haven't had access to my account for over a week."
Lack of responsibility. I gave someone my info to try and get my page verified, and things just went haywire. The song does belong to me. That is me. That's my song. I do know rappers. I did live in Nashville. But, you know, the song wasn't about him. Somehow they got my voice and said Buck starts at the end. That's crazy. I don't know how they did that, but charges have been brought against them. So
you might assume this would settle things, but that wasn't the case, especially with 50 Cent involved. He continued his taunts, fully embracing his usual trolling approach. At one point, he posted a photo of a woman with the caption, "Rare." Pic of Buck's old lady lol. The pettiness reached new heights, and the internet eagerly followed along. Back in that same chaotic year, 50 Cent pushed things even further with another harsh post. He wrote, "If you're in a relationship with a transgender woman, you're gay. That's a boy. It's cool, but you're going to be big down at the gay bars." That comment quickly gained traction, and soon fans were approaching Buck directly, questioning him about his personal life without hesitation.
What you doing? What's up with you and 50?
Taking off the camera, my dude.
You said what?
Taking off the camera.
What's up with you and 50?
Taking off the camera.
What you mean take you off the camera, bro?
Taking off the camera.
So he said you is that true?
Hold on for it.
Oh no, we about to scrap. Is that true?
Nah, we ain't gonna do no scrap.
Yeah, I got something in the car too.
Buck wasn't having it. This kind of personal intrusion left him angry. However, this all took place back in 2019. Since then, 50 Cent has continued to apply pressure. Fast forward to 2024, and 50 is still provoking Buck, keeping the tension alive. 50 Cent shared a photo with text that read, "That time young Buck refused to take a pic with Caitlyn Jenner," adding the caption, "Just as shady. Didn't make sense when we took the pic, but it makes a lot more sense now that boy likes them boy." Buck responded on his Instagram story with a sarcastic message, "Damn bro, 50 Cent, if you miss me, just say that. Tell me happy birthday if you don't mention me." He continued, "Peace. Don't flag this post this time. Y'all know dude keeps flagging my stuff. He misses bro, just wants to say happy birthday, y'all or him for me." As if 50's trolling wasn't enough, the situation intensified when Buck's label mate Tony Yayo added to the rumors during a Vlad TV interview. That statement grabbed major attention. Having someone from G-Unit support the gossip only made more people pay attention. Still, fans kept asking the main question, is any of this even true? Buck continued to deny all allegations, maintaining that the rumors were false from the beginning. However, things became more complicated when a private phone call leaked. In the recording, Buck can allegedly be heard pleading with his supposed partner not to go public with their relationship.
"I'm telling you, I don't have a car from out. Take this shit over there. Take this down, and the money
communicate. You call me from a block number. You call me from a block number. I don't trust that.
Hey, yo, listen, what I'm trying to make you understand, did you hear when I just told you, if I don't do what I said, you can put back up? It's not even about you and your life is thinking straight.
No, I'm not right now.
You're not. You're really not. Do you realize what you're at?
Yes, I do. I'm up right now.
Chill out. Chill the out. Did you hear when I told you to take down issue to stay? I'm gonna get this shit cashed out to you. If I don't hold up my end, then you go back on your end.
No. You hold up on your end first, and then I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. That sounds right.
Even offering money to keep the matter private. The leak shifted public opinion further. People began reanalyzing everything, and Buck's denial started to seem less convincing to some. His anxiety was evident to many listeners. One person even commented, "You could hear the desperation and fear in Buck's voice from knowing people are going to find out lol." That comment captured the growing mess surrounding the situation. Trying to redirect the narrative, Buck later sat down with Vlad TV for an interview where he claimed he had been catfished. He explained that he didn't know who he was talking to and had no idea that a camera was involved. But rather than settling things, the interview only fueled the controversy further. In 2021, matters escalated again when someone created an Instagram page titled "Young Buck is an LGBTQ member."
If you have time, pull up your Instagram real quick. Let me show you something. I want you to type in "Young Buck is a LGBT member" is the name of the page. Can I see that? No? Type it in the comments. Young Buck is a LGBT member is the name of the IG page.
Right after his Vlad TV appearance where he had denied all the claims, it felt like the controversy reignited all over again. Soon after, women from Buck's past started coming forward, sharing their own stories and exposing more personal details. This added even more fuel to the ongoing drama.
Clapback says otherwise, okay? So Clapback is now leaking DMs. Actually, it's DMs between the real Young Buck, which is his certified Twitter account. He ain't hacked because this is from 2018. And Crackback, okay? I think Crackback on there too. You gonna see Crackback. I wonder why they call it crack, but she must have a strong ass crack. But anyway, so yeah, there are actual messages, if you care, between Buck and Crackback with him asking where you at, and he about to tear that asshole up, about to come and put this in your ass. Okay? If you want to laugh, but you know what? I knew Buck was full of shit when he called me and said, "You know what? I ain't even knew it was a man." So you walked into a room high, pulled down your pants, and just let anybody just say without checking to see who it was. You know what I'm saying? And then when she got the camera, he told me I look big and saw the camera. Fuck about it there. You said you ain't even know it was a camera there. You ain't even know that.
To make matters worse, 50 Cent noticed everything and showed no restraint in reacting. 50 Cent reposted a clip from Tasha K's interview on X, adding a harsh caption, "Damn, this boy really different," referring to Buck being linked to another transgender partner. But it didn't end there. That same year, Buck found himself in legal trouble following issues with his girlfriend, and things only escalated from that point. Tasha K later claimed that Buck had actually settled down with his transgender girlfriend.
Young Buck is back in court on Monday, okay? Now, I can't pronounce his baby mama. Well, he don't have no kids with her, okay? His ex-girlfriend, Lucretia, I think her name is, okay? She is due to testify against him, okay? And so, she had to come out and shoot. He beat her ass and stuff because she was just tired. She was tired, you know what I'm saying? But she's got the upper hand, and I do want to tell you this, okay? Buck has hit rock bottom. Buck is living with his trans girlfriend, who is his manager. Charlie P's used to be brother, so it's she's trans now, okay? So it's Charlie P, his manager, has used to have a brother who is now trans, okay? And that's who Buck has decided to settle down with. And apparently everybody in Nashville knows now, okay? So he's apparently out.
Of course, 50 Cent continued adding fuel to the situation. He shared another clip from Tasha K, shaking his head and writing, "Sim, why he didn't just say he was gay? There's nothing wrong with it, Buck, but you can't be putting your hands on women because she keeps catching you."
Lucretia, she's like, you know what? I want his ass to go to jail, okay? I'm tired of him beating on me because I've caught him with many transgender women as well as gay men, okay? And I'm tired. And one of the trans girls actually just came out a few months ago and announced that, I don't know why she was doing it. The same one that caught it, that had him on video, and, she was giving him head and stuff. And she announced that she, was HIV positive or something, you know what I'm saying? And so Lucretia is telling it all in the court and why she was frustrated, why she pulled out the gun on his okay? But if you want to know who Charlie B's ex-brother is, who is now trans, who is living her life as a woman, hit up Charlie P and he'll probably give you all the business, okay? Good luck.
By now, it was clear that 50 Cent had no intention of letting this go. However, this feud isn't only about Buck's personal relationships, it runs much deeper. The conflict dates back to 2008 when 50 removed Buck from G Unit after accusing him of betraying the crew. So, this drama has multiple layers, and 50's ongoing jabs at Buck feel very personal. While 50 was consistently mocking Buck, Buck also shared his side and wasn't silent. He claimed that 50 refused to release him from his G Unit contract, effectively trapping him and limiting his financial opportunities. In 2019, Buck responded with a diss track titled The Fofi Freestyle, where he openly addressed their issues. In the freestyle, Buck rapped, "Not our first falling out. Know how to handle it now, bank's gone. Ain't nobody there to settle it now. Them other ones need verses from whoever around. Come on, Fofi. This Instagram done got goofy. Let's focus on that $2 million that man robbed you. Let's talk about them women you burnt. Them bleep charged you. You know what I learned was how not to be a father apologizing to my sons and my daughters." Those closing bars hit hard as Buck took aim at 50's strained relationship with his eldest son, Marquise Jackson. Their issues had been ongoing for years, and things got especially tense when 51 said, "If both these little men got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day." That shocking comment came after Marquise posted a photo with Supreme JRB, the son of 50 Cent's longtime rival, Supreme McGriff. But Buck's problems with 50 Cent went far beyond personal insults. He accused 50 of destroying his career and pushing him into bankruptcy. Buck was facing pressure from the IRS for nearly $190,000, and with 50 cutting off TIs and blocking his professional opportunities, Buck claimed he had no way to earn income or release music. To make matters worse, 50 Cent publicly stated that Buck owed him to 50 a loan he allegedly gave Buck years ago to help him financially. This claim sparked yet another major conflict. During a 2022 interview on It's Tricky with Raquel Harper, Buck explained, "Once he stopped me from being able to make money, I filed another bankruptcy." So, while dealing with 50's ongoing public taunts and trolling, Buck was also struggling behind the scenes just to stay afloat. The situation evolved into more than just a feud, it became a fight for survival. Buck emphasized that he wasn't only defending his reputation, but also his ability to provide for himself and his family. He explained that after 50 blocked his career opportunities, filing for bankruptcy and including 50's alleged debt in the case was the only option left. This legal move meant that if 50 genuinely believed he was owed money, he would have to present evidence to claim it. For Buck, this was the only way he could even attempt to rebuild his career. Later, in an emotional appearance on Wild Ride with Steve-O, Buck shared how deeply the situation affected him. He said, "I don't know what I did to make him want to see me not feed my children. 50 is his own person, but I would never wish death or want to see him not be able to feed his family." Buck made it clear that this was no longer just a music dispute. It had turned personal. He continued, "Yeah, we had our misunderstandings. I don't even call them beefs, but to do some of the things that he's done trying to discredit my name, ruin my image, spread these false stories about my life and what I've been through. It's been crazy. While headlines and social media continued to target Buck over the transgender rumors, he made one thing very clear. He saw all of it as a distraction. According to Buck, 50 Cent was using the scandal to divert attention from the real issue, the collapse of their business dealings behind the scenes. And honestly, that theory isn't entirely unbelievable. Buck believes 50 manipulated the controversy to shift focus away from questionable activities involving contracts, finances, and business decisions. To tee this stage, it's evident that this isn't just a simple public feud. It's a complicated situation involving years of betrayal, financial disputes, and personal attacks, all combined into one ongoing conflict. Now, the bigger question remains, is 50 Cent simply being ruthless for entertainment, or has he crossed the line into outright disrespect? Some believe 50 is just doing what he always does, trolling, but others argue that he has been dragging this out for far too long. And really, how much more can Buck handle before he decides to strike back in a serious way? The tension between them has stretched over a decade, involving business conflicts, personal insults, viral scandals, and constant public jabs. With 50 Cent continuing his attacks and Buck working to rebuild his career, it's clear that this story is far from finished. What's your take? Is 50 Cent going too far, or is Buck simply avoiding the truth? Share your opinions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the next update on stories like this. We'll see you in the next one.